Hi, so I'm redoing my video because I didn't like it very much, so I'm redoing it. Yesterday I went to Boys and Girls Club for my second week, and I absolutely love it there. I can't express enough how much I enjoy my time there. I didn't know what to expect at first. I don't know. I thought maybe it would just kind of be a struggle. I'm with third through fifth grade, so they're a little bit older, and that's not exactly the age that I'm going in to teach. I'm teaching early childhood, so I can't go past third grade. But I've loved it. Like, they're so much fun. Obviously, like, they're very laid back. The one thing that I've been noticing a lot at Boys and Girls Club is they do an awesome job at working with second language learners, English as a second language learners. There are a few kids that are, I know I've seen a couple that they speak Chinese. One in particular, there's a little girl, and I love her to death. Yesterday, she found out that I speak a little bit of really basic Chinese, but then she found out that there was another girl that was interested, another volunteer that was interested in learning Chinese. So the rest of the day, she was teaching us words. Um, I can't even tell you the things that she taught, most of them, because she was like rapid fire. Like, as soon as you would repeat one word, she'd find another word for you to speak. But it's just been so amazing to see, one, like how fast she's um, become more fluent in English. Like, she could speak English. Like, she wasn't a non-English speaker, but it's just like increased over within a week. Like, she's just so much more confident in speaking it, and that's really exciting to see. And just how excited she is to share her home language, her like the language her mom they speak at home. Um, but like, just that she's so willing to share that with us is just, it's mind blowing. It's awesome. But there's like been times that a student need to take what they called. They had to take surveys, and so like one of them was like, we're gonna get Google Translate. The other one was like, oh yeah, because he spoke Spanish, so they're like, we have a translation for that, so we'll just get him an iPad and he'll be okay. But they're really quick to just, like, the people at BGC are so quick to just address the needs that each individual child has, and that's been really cool to see. Um, and it's like, it's crazy how many different demographics are represented there. Just like, you've got kids from every background. There are kids that are Native American. There are kids that are Chinese. Um, I'm sure there are Japanese. There are black kids. A lot of white kids. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I get that. Like, it's not like the most diverse school in the world, but compared to where I grew up, like, this is insane, in a good way. But just like, it's been so eye opening, and I'm so excited that these kids like are literally growing up with these other kids next to them, and I'm like really hoping and just praying that like these children, like, they grow up and they grow to recognize the difference and to fight for their friends who might be a little different than them. There were two girls that, oh, it was so much fun. I went and sat by them on a whim because there were a lot of us volunteers at one table, and so I'm like, I should probably spread myself out. These two girls were sitting there, and turns out they love dogs. And so it was just really fun. One of them had a dachshund, the other one had a mean cat, apparently. But they were just the sweetest, and it was just so much fun. I don't even know. Like, I'm really blessed that I have a class that requires me to do this, because I never would have just volunteered for BGC on my own. But oh, I love it. Like, every single minute. I had girls that I played with last week that came back up to me, and they're like, we need to take you on the spinny, like, what are they? I don't even know. They're like metal, like, spheres, and they're like just kind of like the outside, like the skeleton. It's really weird, but it's kind of like a merry-go-round if it was like in a sphere. It's oh, I gotta say, I think it's more dangerous than the merry-go-round, which was saying something. But yeah, So it was like so much fun. They made me try two of the three different spinny, I don't even know what to call them. But yeah, so they they were very determined to get me on their contraptions, but it was a lot of fun, and it was, I don't know, I just love getting to love on these kids and just hang out with them. And it takes me back to the days when I was on a playground. So here's to next week.